Hey everybody, I wanted to do a short little video about something that came up in session today, and that is the value of negative thinking. So if you remember some of my other videos, we talked about negative thinking and why it happens and where it happens. And we have to realize that negative thinking does come first. The brain is always trying to protect itself. So we have to deal with negative thoughts first, and what are the reasons that negative thinking is in our brain? What's the purpose of that? And there's two. So let's talk about the value. And the value of negative thinking is, number one, it keeps you safe. If I think someone is a threat, regardless of whether it's true or not, I'm keeping myself safer. So there is a part of the brain that wants to think negatively. It is the safest possible way to think. And the other reason is accountability. Right? If I think back something I did earlier today and I think, oh, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that, and moving forward, I shouldn't be saying or doing those things anymore. Those are the two reasons that negative thinking is helpful. Safety and accountability. Beyond that, we are just beating ourselves up. So we must remember that, and we're famous for that in America, we love, if a little bit's good, then a lot must be wonderful. The problem is a lot of negative thinking doesn't do anything for us. There's a necessary part of negative thinking, safety and accountability, and the rest is all just beating ourselves up. So negative thinking beyond that also keeps us focused on the problem. It keeps us focused on the past, and that doesn't help us. And the specific issue that came up in today's session was worry. Worry is a type of negative thinking. And the issue was this person almost wanted to think negatively, worry about her son, because that's what good moms do. You see this extra thoughts now coming in. We have this other event here that we have negative thinking. So what are we going to think about our negative thinking? If we think worry makes us a good person, then we're going to want to worry, or vice versa, because that's not typically what people might think, but they do think the other, and that's if I'm not worrying, then I'm cold and I'm uncaring. That must be what that means. And that is another lie. It's another societal lie that we have to get over. Not worrying does not make you a cold or heartless person. Worrying keeps you focused on the past, and it keeps you focused on the problem. So once we get past negative thinking about safety and accountability, that opens up the door to solution-focused thinking. That's where we can get more positive. How do I change? How do I move forward with these new set of skills? So remember, negative thinking does certainly serve a purpose, but it's a small one. Get over it quickly. Do your due diligence on your negative thinking for your two reasons, and then move on to some solution-focused thinking. All right, thanks a lot. Again, comments, questions, other topics, we'd love to hear them. We'd love to cover them. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you next time.